Gemma from Savages. She found my work online. I think it was one of my earlier student films that she must have seen, and she just liked the style. It was all inspired by a scene from Kurt Vonnegut's Slaughterhouse-Five. I knew that I wanted it to look fairly old. I mean, it's referencing all the archived, kind of old Second World War imagery. So I definitely wanted to incorporate sort of the grainy film texture. It's old looking, but it has a certain element of new. I always try to think about the musical points and how they would relate to the visuals. But also, I went to a few gigs. The energy that the band communicated live was something that was really important to what the band was. That had to come across on screen, otherwise it just would be a lame illustration of whatever they tried to do. Challenge to render it. It just took an immense amount of time. I created most of the shots in 3D. You can create a single asset and you can duplicate it and propagate it in the scene, so that gives the scene the appearance that it's really populated. Like the factory scene, it's really just like one element there. It's all the same character. If you're sort of clever about the camera move, it looks convincing enough so that it doesn't stick out as just being, like a few things duplicated. Most of the textures were put in post-production, so that means I rendered 3D elements in different passes. So like shadow passes would be something that would sort of accommodate 2D textures. And I thought that was a kind of nice way to blend, like organically, like the 2D textures with rigid 3D. I had the plan. I knew what images I wanted to make. I knew that there were key points in the music that needed to be hit. Like that impro at the end of the track is very unexpected. And I couldn't really think of a better way than to introduce colour into a black and white film, like to replicate that. Once I got into the edit and once I laid the image with the audio, that's when I had the freedom to actually edit it together with the rhythm of the music. Well, I think it's two things. One is professionally how it does and like how do I feel about it. I'm happy to look at it right now. So that means that it was just a good, fun process. Style is always something that changes and evolves, and I mean, I'm still looking for mine, and it's just, maybe it will happen at some point.